Hey everyone, welcome to Deanna Creates. So in today's video, we are going to be using this adorable little bunny paper from Decor Designs. So let's just get started. So you guys, I have this paper and I wanted to make something for Easter because Easter's almost here and I haven't done any Easter projects yet. And as I was looking at it though, I thought, oh man, you know, this isn't just for Easter. I was thinking how cute this would be in like a little girl's room or even in a nursery. I think it's something that you could use all the time. So I'm really excited to use this. I just love the look of it. And I'm gonna use a repurposed sign that I had. This is just a metal sign. And I put 2 coats of Dixie Belle buttercream on it to like cover up what was behind it. And then just to have a lighter background for the decoupage. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're just going to line this up, and then I'm going to use the water method to, you know, take away any excess because I really do want that rugged edge that you guys know I love so much that we get with the water method. So that is the first thing that we're going to do. And we're just going to start down here. I'm just going to use kind of my surface as my guideline here. So you guys, what have you been creating for Easter? I tell you anymore, these holidays, they just sneak up on me. They just do. But I'm excited to use this paper. I think it is really, really sweet. We may have to sand some more of that off, but that is okay. All right. I'm just going to leave this on here so that I can kind of use this metal as my guide. I think that'll be one of the easiest ways to do that. You guys, tell me what you're working on. I don't know, springtime, it gets so busy, right? With just all the things, or at least for me. I start spring cleaning and then I want to get outside and start cleaning up in the garden areas, and I want all the flowers that are coming and all the things. It just gets, to me, it gets harder to keep up in the spring. But I'm so grateful that the warmer weather is on the way. I've seen lots of butterflies already. I haven't seen hummingbirds yet. I'm going to get my hummingbird feeder up this weekend, I think, because they should be getting about ready to start heading this way. I'm sure they're in the south already, the south of me. You guys, we're not going to do a whole lot to this paper because I feel like it is so pretty, like all on its own. Oh my gosh, that looks so cute already. So we are really just going to add a little embellishments to this just to kind of help it stand out. And so now what we're going to do is we're just going to start decoupaging, and I'm going to use the Dixie Belle satin top coat as my medium because that is one of my favorite mediums to use for decoupage, especially with these decoupage tissues. I just like that it's thinner and it doesn't create a lot of excess stuff that you have to deal with underneath it. So hopefully just a simple little project for you today. I need to line it up again here. Perfect the way I had it. These roses on here are so pretty. I'm a roses girl anyway. I love roses. And my rose bushes are in full bloom right now. Oh my goodness. They look so pretty. Tell me if you guys, what your favorite flowers are. And if there's lots of spring flowers happening where you are yet. I really like working on these metal surfaces, y'all. They're so much easier when you're decoupaging. So as I'm filming this today, y'all, it was the IOD release day today. You guys let me know if you watched that and if you ordered from your favorite IOD retailer today and what it is that you ordered. I would love for you guys to share that. I've been using IOD since when they were part of Redesign with Prima. Or as I knew them back then, it was actually Prima Marketing is back in the day, because I used a lot of Prima's scrapbook paper, which they still do that, but I just loved their products, and I still do their scrapbooking products, and so that's how long I've known about IOD and kind of how long I've been using their products. Of course, they didn't back then have like the extensive line that they do now. They did have some molds and stuff like that, and some stamps. But there's so many beautiful companies out there that are creating things like that for us, all of us creators now. Oh, you guys, this looks so sweet. We're going to use our vintage photo on here in just a little bit and give it, more of that distressed look. I'm just decoupaging it just a little bit of it at a time. So if you're new to decoupage, that is, that's what you want to do. You don't want to put all your medium down all at once. You want to just do a little bit of it at a time, and then press it down. Because if you try to put everything down all at once, then it'll make it bubble and crinkle, and it just becomes harder for you to work with it that way. And you can use, I didn't bring my little, but you can use a piece of saran wrap to go down it like this, or like a sandwich baggie, anything like that. I've kind of got used to, I know how much pressure to use, so I don't have to use that as much now. But you know, if you're not sure, then certainly that's a tip of what you can do so that you don't tear your paper and that you have, you know, kind of better control if you're not used to it yet. All right, you guys. I think that looks pretty good. I have one little wrinkle here, but I am okay with that. Make sure my sides are good. All right. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to take my little sander and we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this excess of the paper off. And that should be pretty easy here with the metal. All right. So there's how it looks so far, you guys. What do you think? You like it? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. All right. Let me just get this off of here. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we are gonna distress our edges with our vintage photo. And let's try it with this little thing and see. I got a new vintage photo. This is the bigger one. And let's see if I can, oh yeah, that works good. I think the problem with my other one was it was just worn out. It was worn out, so I could never really get these little things to work very good. Oh, I love it. It really gives it that really beautiful worn paper, and you know, kind of like it's been in the attic for a long time. And I'm gonna kind of lightly go over it in other places, just with kind of what I have left on here, just because I want that look to be kind of cohesive all throughout. And then when we get done, we'll go around the edges to really darken it. So that's how it's looking so far with that. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, and then the next thing that I want to do is I have this little mold. This is a Mod Podge mold, and it has these pretty little roses in here that I thought would go perfect with this. So I've already cast some of these. I have a bigger one and then the smaller one, and look how cute these are, y'all. They're just perfect for like something this size. And so what I want to do is I want to try to match the color of this if I can. And I have these little, I think I dropped one. I have these little greenery, and this is just from some greenery I got like after Christmas for, you know, hardly nothing. And I thought it would be cute to add to this just to give it a little bit of dimension and a little more depth. So we're gonna put these little roses on here and then add this greenery to it. And I think I'm gonna use one of these bigger roses on here. But let's see how we can get this painted. I've tried to play a little bit with some paint colors and I was having trouble matching it. So I have this is a deco art and it's called the Berry Cobbler. So I'm gonna start with this and then try to add like some white paint to it and see if I can get it kind of close to this color in here. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to match it perfectly, but if I can get it close to that, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. Because again, I just want it to, you know, I just don't want it to like stand out and be a totally different color. So I'm just going to add a little bit of white paint onto my little palette here, which I have off to the side. And then let's just start trying to mix this and see what we can come up with. And I also have this is a Blick matte acrylic, and this pink is really pretty, so I'm gonna add that to my palette too, just to give us something to play with. So here I have this darker color, and I'm just gonna try to start mixing, picking up some of my little bit of the pink and some of the white. Just see if we can get close to this. That's too pink. We need some more. And it's not perfect, but I think it's a good place to start. Just add some of that darker on top until we can kind of get to where we want it. But these little roses, they're just so cute. Have you guys used any of the little Mod Podge molds before? I don't know if they still have them, of course, because of course I've had these for a long time. I bet they still do because molds are so popular now. They probably have even more, I would think. But I think I got these like at Michael's or something back in the day when I bought them, and they're really handy for like these smaller type of projects. Okay, I mean, it is not perfect, but what we're going to do is we are going to just kind of add in like some bits of the white here. It's kind of on, just to kind of create kind of the shadows and the highlights. Just kind of like, I know this is really hard for you guys to see me do this because it's so tiny. And then let's just come back with this pink that we did. We've mixed in. Just kind of bring that in together. Kind of just have to play when you're trying to do these kind of things, especially if you're trying to match it, y'all. It's just one of those things that you just kind of have to keep playing with. I want this pink to be really, really light almost white. I think that's going to be okay. Add some of this darker back in here. Kind of as it dries, we can add more. But I think that's a good place to start. So I'm going to dry this really quickly so that we can get moving on. All right, so we want to glue this on here. Oh yeah, I think that's going to be close enough. You know, yeah, I think it is. I like it. We can always come back with some white later as we get the greenery if we're like, oh no. I'm just using the Aleene's tacky glue for this. And I'm just putting it on top of the rose that was already there. And now we're going to take our glue gun. Oh, it looks sweet, y'all. And we're just going to add these cute little things of greenery. I just clipped them like off these little stems just to like make my own. I'm just going to try to place them kind of where I want them first, and then we'll come back and glue them down. And you guys, I think this it just adds a little something else to it. I had them all situated earlier, and where I've dropped them now. There, that's how it is, I think. And then we'll do the same on this side. And I'm just going to get them placed so that I can know where to glue them down. I like it. What do y'all think? I think it just kind of, even though it's the greenery that's standing up, I think it kind of makes the bunny pop a little because, you know, he's in the background. So we're going to just use our glue gun for this. All right, so I'm just going to put these like right at the edge of my little rose here. And I may come back just with a little moss or something just right around that rose to kind of hide that glue gun. Sorry, y'all, this is awkward angle. Have you guys seen, this is a Sherbond glue gun, and have you seen they have like a skinny one? So like for projects like this where, you know, you don't want the bigger globs of glue to come out, you can use that skinny one. And I love that. So I'm thinking about getting that because that would be so handy for these types of projects. Oh, it's so cute, y'all. It's cute. It's hard to put just the right pressure to not get a bunch of it. It is for me. So see, y'all, this is just a way just to give you an idea of other ways that you can like just do a little something to your projects just to add to them. Because it doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take a lot to just really add something to, especially when, you know, decoupage papers are just so beautiful. All right, you guys. I think we are done. I really think that's all that I want to do to this. Get all the glue strings off of it. All right, you guys, there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And again, please leave me in the comments what you are working on and like what you think of this three-dimensional little piece that I did using this gorgeous little bunny paper. So as always, I appreciate you guys. Love and light to you all, and we'll see you again real soon.